Hey, how's it going, guys? KT Entertainment, and I am here with Emerald 56 on my side, as you can see.
Hey, how is it going, people? How's it going?
Okay, so today is a very different video from my normal videos. We're going to be going over the Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer. We're going after the one that came out 2 months ago from IGN that says New Pokemon Legendaries and Dynamax. It was the first trailer release. We're going to also go over a second trailer and give our thoughts and opinions on what we think the game would be like and how it could affect the anime going forward. So, yeah, I've done watched the trailer twice so that I had like a good feel of it, and I listened to it with music. When we watch it, there's going to be no music for copyright purposes. I don't want to deal with that. So, if you are ready, Emerald, I'm going to play the Nintendo Switch thing so that everyone else can see it, and we'll be voicing our opinions over it.
Alright.
Okay, so we see here, I'm guessing it's based on London, from what I heard. And from the looks of the graphics, they look really, really good. I mean, I like how it has that sort of Sun and Moon look, because the game was good, not the anime, but I like the way the game looked at some point. I mean, the characters, they look like real people. So
To me, they looked decent.
So I saw right here, and it made me wonder. When we was going through it, there was a scene where your character could walk through the grass, and it showed the Pokemon coming up to you. But I think later in the trailer, it also shows Pokemon walking around. So are they bringing back some sort of? Are they going to bring back the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphires, like that cool little dex thing you get for hunting Pokemon in the same grass?
Hmm. I would I would love it for it to be the case because that Dex Finder was like really handy and useful.
Yeah, I love
Like
the Dex
I
Finder.
like I wish that they had this in Pokemon Black and White. Like if they had that in Black and White, then Black and White would have been perfect for me. But I think that feature was only exclusive for that one game only because we kind of didn't see it in Sun and Moon. So I would assume that this would not be the case, and for the fact about the grass, I think it's following the same route as Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but it's gonna be like totally different from that.
It would have been cool if they'd put that in Sun and Moon, because that would have been awesome.
And thanks to the Dex Finder, I now have a shiny Numel, which I evolved into a shiny Camerupt.
Yeah, see, I thought that was the best tool, and I think they should bring it back. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting land and water. That seems like the general. Ooh, I like that new bird.
Isn't it amazing?
The bird does look pretty cool. Like you see right here, you can see Pokemon in the grass and all that other stuff. But in that previous scene, you couldn't see the Pokemon that was in the water. I mean, that was in that grass patch. So I'm wondering. Oh, that was cool. You saw the Tyranitar in the sandstorm. That was neat.
Yeah.
And what are these? What are these giant beams in the air? Are those that have a lot to do with those whole Dynamax? Oh wow,
Yep.
giant Gyarados. You know, this makes me wonder if they do the anime, is Pikachu gonna be an exclusive Dynamax? I'm pretty sure Ash Ketchum's gonna use this, no doubt.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that this is like something that Pokemon will like exploit off of Pikachu and even more.
Yeah, then they'll make a second version of the game like they did for Sun and Moon just to get an exclusive Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, do you think that they would make a sort of like an ultra version of Sword and Shield to try? Do you think they'd probably do the same thing they did with Sun and Moon with Sword and Shield? Would probably like a second version?
Um, like would assume, like, that would be too obvious if they made an Ultra version of it, but I don't think it would be called Ultra Sword and Ultra Shield.
Well, I know it wouldn't be called
honest.
Ultra, but do you think they... By the way, Pokemon likes to make second versions just to put exclusive stuff into it once the animes come out. I think that they would probably think of making a second version that's supposed to be like a little more expanded. But I mean, when you played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, when I've played some of their other like separate versions of the same game, they were kind of similar. Like back then when they had the original Ruby and Sapphire, and then they came out with Emerald. Emerald had a very huge difference compared to the original Ruby and Sapphire, especially considering that you could catch all three legendaries in one game.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Pokemon Emerald sounds pretty awesome, and I wish I could find it in my local Bull Moose.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why they would not make a remastered Emerald version when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. Like Delta Emerald, when they called it the Delta episode, they could have made a Delta Emerald version of the game. How awesome would that have been?
Oh, that would be just too much. It would be like over the roof. And to be honest, it would be too awesome.
If they made one now, I'd still buy it. So, we're going back to gyms now. I kind of preferred the gyms better than the trials, in my opinion. And see, this is what I'm talking about. That guy right there is giving me major problems with what the anime might become.
His face is so tiny. It's
I know.
ridiculous.
That is why I have an issue, and I think the anime is going to be not that good. Because when I saw Sophocles from the game trailer, when Sun and Moon came out, it was like, oh, that's just a weird-looking guy. Then the anime comes out, and everyone looks like Sophocles, except they have noses. The fact of that guy's face makes me worry that the Sword and Shield anime might be the exact same animation as Sun and Moon. I don't want to say that it's gonna be, but I don't want it to be.
Yeah. To be honest, I think they really did poorly with drawing that guy's face and stuff. And I don't even know why they chose to design him like that, but yeah, it's pretty worrying. But to be honest, when I first saw Sophocles, I was like, whatever. I would have never thought that that Pokemon Sun and Moon's animation in the anime would be like worse than X and Y. But nope, I live in that world.
Wait, did you just say worse than X and Y?
Worse than X and Y.
Well, X and Y look good.
What? Oh wait, I don't know what I'm saying. It must be my brain.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I think X and Y was the peak of Pokemon's animation, and they shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Oh, it was going so well. Like, from the first season up to X and Y, it was improving. Then Sun and Moon comes out, and it's dirtier than toilet water after someone's took a massive crap from Taco Bell. That's how bad their animation got, right after X and Y.
Oh, dang, man.
And that's saying something.
Dang, man, you didn't have to be so kind like that.
Didn't have to be... Yeah, exactly. I'm being too kind.
I think I know why they chose this animation. It's mainly because
It's cheaper.
The animators thought, oh hey, there's this new animation style that is much easier for us to work on, and so they did it, and well, that's easy for them. But what's the main problem?
Yeah, whoever is the guy that was just like, hey, why don't we get rid of all this nice, good animation from X, Y, and Z and give them some good old-fashioned Uncle Grandpa and Cartoon Network type graphics? Everybody loves that. Nobody liked What's Cool Scooby Doo. Nobody liked the new Ben 10 remake. Nobody liked any other remake that they downsized the graphics. So why in the world, Pokemon, would you follow everyone and ruin the Pokemon anime because everyone else is simplifying their artwork? Just because everyone else is, and clearly it's not working, does not mean that you're going to change that by doing it yourself because you're not Cartoon Network. Now, Cartoon Network, they have terrible shows now. They got rid of Adventure Time recently, and I'm really upset about that. There are no good shows left anymore. Besides SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, they're doing okay. But any other TV show network, they're down the drain, and Pokemon's right behind them because they decided to follow in everyone else's footsteps.
They're getting rid of Steven Universe and OKKO. Steven Universe is getting canceled after its third season, and Steven Universe is ending after a TV movie.
Well, you see, I wasn't really a fan of those shows.
Well, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to point them out. To anyone that's interested in Cartoon Network.
Well, let's move on to the cinematic that they put at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit more interesting, because this is where my thoughts get pretty critical.
Okay, so even at the beginning it says not actual game footage. That's good, because if I saw a Pokemon game with anime type... See, this kind of looks like X, Y, and Z's graphics, but in a cinematic.
Yeah.
But more realistic feeling with textures. But I mean, this looks really good.
Yeah, but the main problem is that I've seen this animation in, like, Pokemon trading card commercials.
Oh, true. Well, I mean, it's just a cinematic, so I mean, it won't have anything to do with the game or anything else. It's pretty much just supposed to make it look good. And I think that these little the covers for the games, they look really good. Like, those look nice. Those are slick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they look alright.
So, November 15th, 2019. And that came out 2 months ago, that trailer did. And I can't believe we're already we're close to September already.
Yep.
So what was the thing you were talking about when you said about the cinematic?
Well, I was talking about the legendaries.
Ah. Yeah, I think I would say that the legendaries look a little bit bizarre within, like, what they were thinking of. Well, what should we do next? We had the sun and we had the moon. We had earth, we had water. So let's do a sword and a shield.
Yeah, let's do that. Next, we'll do Pokemon 1 and Pokemon 2 and Pokemon 3, then Pokemon 29, then Pokemon 56, then Pokemon KT.
They'll probably keep making Pokemon stuff forever.
Possibly. Pretty much possibly. But if I had to criticize these legendaries, then I would. And here's my real thoughts. I mean, let's start with the shield one. The shield one looks alright, but yeah, it just looks okay. And as for a sword, well...
It's pretty much just a dog holding a sword in its mouth.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's just a wolf with a sword in its mouth.
What happens if he drops his sword? How does he breathe with a sword in his mouth?
How does he eat with a sword in his mouth? That makes no sense. This Pokemon Sword Legendary reminds me of Rona Zoro, but with only one sword in his mouth.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm getting the other trailer set up, so I'm probably just gonna pause the video here for a second. Okay. So, it's recapping a little bit from what we have already seen from the first trailer. It's showing the mega battles, but now it's going to show us new battle strategies. Well, that's... Oh, okay. Galarian Weezing has naturalized... Oh, so they're giving everyone new abilities now.
Oh. Oh, well, that's interesting.
I don't think they've ever given new abilities in quite a while. A new item, room service.
Room service?
So, in Trick Room, if you use room service, it lowers people's defense? Eject pack? Oh, that sounds actually pretty neat. So what does this one do? The Pokemon switches out if its stats are lowered. That actually sounds pretty good. It's like Return, but you can use an item to do it.
Yeah.
And a new move called Breaking Sweep. And it lowers attack. Ooh, but does it... Ooh. Okay, alright, pause right there. I have a question. Does that sweep move, or the swipe, would that also be an attacking move?
I am not sure.
Because I know some moves, I know some stat moves look like it's a move, but I wonder if that will do damage and lower the stats at the same time.
I don't know, really.
That'd be pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to resume back at 120. Oh, there's that nice looking bird again.
Oh.
You can reflect effects back.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's probably one of the coolest abilities I've seen so far. Shrug off moves that cause flinching.
Yeah.
Max moves have powerful secondary attacks. So you can do a giant move and do secondary attacks on that?
Dang.
Giant Machamp and a giant Raichu. That looked cool. Oh, the poor Togepi. That is just straight murder.
Oh.
That, honestly, that would have been just straight murder. Whoa, is that giant bird that can turn into a Dynamax also? That is sick.
Yeah.
Oh man, that trailer was a lot shorter. Oh my gosh, that looks... Oh. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more trailer we can watch. It's about the new Pokemon and gym leaders.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll click on that one. I want to see what the new gym leaders are about. Okay, last trailer. We're going to be seeing some new Pokemon that they're talking about. The gym leaders and Gigantamaxing. Let's see what they got. Okay, this guy. I think that's going to be the professor.
Nope.
Yamper? That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Well, to be honest, Rockruff looked cuter.
Yeah, Rockruff is cuter, but that is a cute looking dog. Durlodden? I can't pronounce half the names they make. The Gym Challenge. Uh-oh, there's Sophocle's dumb brother. Chairman Rose. I think Olena? That might be her name.
She's the bad guy.
Bay. Or is it Bea? I'm guessing that's a psychic gym. Or is that Ghost? It's Ghost. Ooh, that character looks cool, Alistair.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
That's actually pretty dope, actually. Whoa. Whoa, Gigantamax.
The world's largest cake.
What? Why is there cake? Ooh, that thing looks awesome.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Well, that is it of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Besides everything that people have been saying about the National Dex controversy and everything else, I think this game will be okay, and I think eventually there will be an expansion or a DLC where they're going to add the National Dex. I want to believe that they are going to fix that because of people's arguments. So, yeah, that looks really good for the Nintendo Switch game that it has. I think they're doing really good, aside from their recent problems. I think it's going to be okay. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, in reality, I think the game is going to be decent gameplay wise, but I think the story might be weak as water. But who knows? Maybe we'll see what the story is like when we actually get a full decent synopsis on it.
Yeah, hopefully the anime gets better, and I just really hope that things will turn around with the Sword and Shield and pick up where Sun and Moon dropped.
Yeah, yeah, like
I mean, the
yeah,
game was
we're
fine, the
kind of
anime was terrible.
there. Yeah, yeah, the game was pretty good, but the anime was trash. I don't know how you did that, Pokemon. I do not know how you did that.
Well, we'll just have to find out when we hear about the new season coming out.
Mm.
Alright, everybody, that is it for mine and Emerald's opinions on this video. Yeah, I know, I just called him Emerald after calling him Jacob throughout the entire video, but it's the end, and that's his channel name, Emerald56. If you haven't subscribed to him already, subscribe to him. He's a great YouTuber. He makes great videos. He may not post as very often, but when he does post, it's well worth it. I think there's a 2-hour Pokemon video out now or soon after this release.
Kyle, it's a 2-hour Minecraft video.
What did I say?
You said a 2-hour Pokemon video.
Man, I'm getting dementia now. Ugh. I'm only 20 and I'm already getting short-term memory loss. Well,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I mean, seriously, man.
Well,
Seriously.
yeah, so a 2-hour Minecraft video should be out before or after this. Well, it's definitely going to be out before this video because I'm going to have to edit this. So if you haven't seen any of his Minecraft videos, watch them. I'm in them. Jason Reed Darren's in them. We had a great time and we're going to be making more, but we don't know when. And with that all out of the way, me and Emerald56 will see you guys next time.
See ya, people.